Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Chuck Young. Today is Tuesday, March 28th, 2023. As I said in my previous video, I'm not a person that just take on anything and try so hard to trade it. I'm a trend follower, so I only focus on stocks that have good trend. In previous videos, I mentioned QQQ and Bitcoin, and then some component stocks of QQQ, and they have good trend. I don't like the Standard Poor's. I don't like Dow Jones. I don't like Russell 2000. They are still in downtrend. I like Bitcoin and Nasdaq 100, QQQ, because they are in a good trend. For stocks that have good trend, moving averages are very good at keeping track of trend. Personally, I prefer exponential moving average, or EMA. If the stock has a minor pullback, it typically stops at the 12-day EMA and then continue its up move. If the stock has moderate pullback, it can fall back further onto the 26-day EMA before it goes up again. Now, in the case a stock has a major correction, it can fall back all the way to 52-day EMA before it continues upward. So in all these three cases, the trend is still intact. Even if the stock go all the way back to 52-day EMA, that does not mean the trend has changed. For stocks below 52-day EMA, I usually don't touch them unless they have some powerful bottoming pattern formations. Now the market had a couple of days of correction. Those good stocks pull back to 12-day EMA and have stabilized. And of course, the bad ones or the not so good ones just can go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at some of the charts of the good ones. Okay, let's first look at the QQQ. Well, QQQ actually corrected. The yellow line is 12-day EMA. So it just touched the 12-day EMA and then bounced off. This particular candle has a long shadow at the bottom. I think it's called the Hangman, right? Yeah, a Hangman pattern, it means a potential reversal to the upside. Okay. I would say, 50-50. The appearance of Hangman doesn't mean immediately it will go up. Okay. It's just the probability has a relatively high probability of reversing to the upside. Moreover, it got the support from the 12-day EMA. The next one is Bitcoin. So let's just take a look at the Bitcoin futures. Bitcoin futures, actually, this is already Wednesday morning, the morning time, yeah, it's almost 4 a.m. All right. So the futures has already started trading into Wednesday now. All right. So the stocks haven't started. So that's why when I look at the stocks, it's still based on Tuesday's price action. So if you look at Tuesdays, yeah, the Bitcoin similar to a QQQ. It's it just touched the 12-day EMA, and then another Hangman. You see, earlier I said the Hangman has a potential to reverse. So Bitcoin just did that. Okay, we have a Hangman, and then Wednesday session so far has been going up. All right. Let's also look at the XLK technology ETF. Same thing. Exact. These are the good ones. Same thing. Yellow is the 12-day EMA, so it touched the 12-day EMA, and then Hangman. Today we're just saying Hanyuman one after another. I think this has two names. Some people call this Hanyuman, and some people call this Ping. All right. So whatever they call it, this means the potential for reversal to the upside. Okay. And the fund stock, FNGS. Yeah, again, it touched the 12-day EMA. All right. Although this one is slightly weak, it didn't create the hangman. All right. Hopefully, when the market opens, and hopefully it can go to the upside. All right. And next one is the semiconductor. Yeah, this is semiconductor ETF. This one is slightly weak. It's not as strong as the other one. So the correction all the way back to 26 day. The yellow is a 12-day EMA, and the white is a 26-day EMA. So it touched the 26-day EMA, and then Hanyuman. We see a Hanyuman, right? Hanyuman. So yeah, as you can see, these EMAs in a almost sideways conditions. This EMA, they are not too much different. It's very close. Okay, only when you are in a quick run situation, then the moving averages are further apart. Okay, so we'll look at this. These indices, of course, the big components of QQQ, all the fund stocks, Apple, remember this neckline? I said it's head and shoulder. The neckline, boom! It just the past 2 days correction just touched the neckline, and also the 12-day EMA, and then Hangman. We're seeing Hangman everywhere. Apple, Facebook, same thing. Okay, Facebook is actually Facebook, it's a doji. It's still a Hangman. The shadow at the bottom shadow is longer. Okay, it touched the 12-day EMA. And what's next? Microsoft. Wow, touched the 12-day EMA, and then Hangman. Okay, and Google. Yeah, Google's correction is slightly deeper. Okay, so it's not clear. But anyway, it closed. It dropped below 12-day EMA, but it's closed right at 12-day EMA. Okay, it closed right at 12-day EMA. Yeah, so tomorrow it's hard to say. Okay, it could continue downward a little bit, or it could start reverse along with the other guys. Okay, so this is slightly uncertain. It's not as clear as the other ones. All right, there's no sign of reversal. There's no sign of reversal except that it just stopped at the 12-day EMA. Amazon. Yeah, Amazon has been weak, so it has not changed much. Okay, Tesla. Yeah, similarly. So Amazon and Tesla has been weak. All right, and Tesla is not in the trendy situation in past months. Actually, it can go in down and then sideways. It's not in the trend. All right, you need to get through this resistance region. Once it gets through this resistance region, get to the 220, then it will start the trend and running up. All right, Nvidia. Wow, Nvidia. This is the strongest guy. 12-day EMA touched, and then Hangman. Okay. So I would say potentially when the market opens, it will go up. Actually, right now it's 4 a.m. It's already started trading. Yeah, 10,000 shares. It's already started trading. It's up 0.78%, up 2 points. Okay, it's already up. Median AMD. Yeah, again, it closed above. It dropped below 12-day EMA, but closed above 12-day EMA. All right. So these are the stocks. You see, most of these stocks have a very similar to QQQ. Most of these stocks very similar. Touched the 12-day EMA and then bounced off, and then hanging man. Okay. So right now, QQQ have started trading. Yeah, volume 20,000 shares of volume so far, and it's up 2 points, 0.7%. So that hang in mind. So if when the market opens, we'll see a green candle. All right. So basically, I just followed up with my previous video where I indicated, trendy ETF like QQQ and Bitcoin, and then some of the stocks. All right. Oh yeah, Netflix. I also remember in the previous video I mentioned Netflix. Netflix is the case where I don't wait for the moving average to have a bullish formation because it has a bottoming pattern and so powerful. In my previous video, and this occurred, and with high volume, with very high volume, and a double bottom occurred. So in this case, it's a good company, it's a good stock. Okay, when a good stock has a double bottom, I'll jump right in. Actually, the next day, actually, I sold put spreads. Those put spreads have already started making money now. Okay, the put spreads I sold will expire on Friday. So this is one of the exceptions. Normally, I trade the ones with trend. Okay, occasionally we see a stock that has occasionally when I see a stock that has a good bottom pattern, then I also jump in. I don't wait until the moving averages crossover. That will be kind of a little bit late. All right. But we need to be careful. These need to be only, as in the case of index, certain good quality stocks. You don't just do this for any stock, and then there will be failure after failure. All right. So, because has been bullish on Nasdaq 100 from the trend perspective. Okay, it doesn't mean it's always every day it will lead. Okay, for example, IWM, because it dropped so hard, and then it has a quick bounce. Okay, so in some days you can see IWM has bigger gains than the QQQ. Okay, so me saying that the QQQ has good trend doesn't mean it leads every day. All right, it just have good trend. All right, this IWM doesn't have trend; it's downward. Okay, similarly, Dow Jones average. This just I'm not sure. For things as Standard Poor's, not sure. For things not sure, I just avoid them, and then I focus on the things that I can be sure. So it does not mean the QQ go up more than others every day, but it's just it has a good trend. So I like to trade this. It's easier to trade this. Okay. For the past 2 days, I've been buying on dips. I've been buying on dips. Actually, mostly I'm buying the futures, Nasdaq 100 futures. All these dips, this dip on Tuesday, I just keep on buying. I keep on buying them. Actually, I've already sold some of this. All right. Yeah, actually, this is the Nasdaq 100 futures. Okay, and I've been buying the past. I mean, it has some. It's been going sideways. QQ going sideways. So the corresponding futures have been going sideways for the past few days. And then, as I mentioned, these three lines in some previous videos. So when it drops down to the bottom line, then that's typically an area where you could start initiating long positions or adding to your existing positions. So I've been buying on this dip, okay, but of course I had some holdings of this for slightly longer term, okay. But then when it dips, I just add to my position, and then already those added positions I've already sold here. I got to be disciplined because quite often it gets to the middle line and then it may drop again. So just for risk control, whatever I added, I've already sold here. Okay. So to keep my position within normal size, okay, and let the rest potentially run. But if it drops again and to the bottom line, I'll buy again. Okay. So yeah, I put my money where my mouth is. Okay. Basically, if we look at this, if we look at the February, remember QQ went up. Let's look at QQQ. Yeah, QQQ went up in February. So I actually, February 2nd, I sold here. All right. It's just because it's crazy. When the market go crazy, it's time to sell. So I sold my futures. All my futures contracts I dumped. Okay. And I don't care if it goes higher. Okay. Because, yeah, I essentially sold at the top here. Okay. But if you look at the previous ones, once it goes up, come down, and then there will be more attempts to go up. Okay. I think this kind of behavior could be repeated. So 5 days ago, it went up. Okay. It hit the resistance and come down. I think there will be more attempts to go up. Okay. Whether it can go through it or not, or whether every time it will be bounced back down. Yeah, we don't know. I just hope that this would just go sideways, and then the moving average will come up. As the moving average come closer to the price, and the moving average will push the price through. Okay, so if it goes slowly, it may go through. Every time we go too quick, then it will fail. All right. So because of this, I'm bullish on this. So I buy on dips. Okay. Yeah. So I've been buying into these dips, and also we can look at the February phenomenon. The February phenomenon. If we go back, to February. Yeah, right here you can see. Out. Yeah, this is the February 2nd. Yeah, here I sold here, not the exact top. I sold some, essentially sold here. Okay. And you see after that, one push up, two, second attempt, third attempt, fourth attempt, and then fifth attempt to go higher. And then it fails and then start to go down. Okay. So 5, 6 attempts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attempts to go up. Okay. And essentially it failed. So I think these kind of attempts are not, and this time whether we'll try 6 or not, there may not be exactly 6, but there should be multiple attempts. So this time we already have 1, 2, 3. We already have 3 attempts. Okay. and then hopefully we'll have the fourth one. Okay, so yeah, at the fourth one goes up here, I will reduce my position. Yeah, I will reduce my position again, but still leave some in case it runs. Okay, so far I bought added some position, during the day on Tuesday. Actually, I started adding some here, adding more here, and then those added positions are already sold. So I took profit, control my position size, and if this goes to the upper area, I sell more and then leave some for it to run. Okay, so the matter of trading is not just this price, buying here and sell there. It also has to do with the multiple adding, and scaling in, scaling out. So yeah, in that way, because it's a game of probability. Yeah, and we don't know exactly. Things may not happen exactly because of the probability. So you got to take some be disciplined in the trading. All right. So that's why I sold some here, because it could that you see like here it hits the white line and then drops. Okay. So there's once it hits the white line, it may have some increased probability of dropping again. I don't know. So that's why I reduced. I sold 1/3 of it. So almost 1/3 of my position. Okay. And then we'll sell another 1/3 if it goes here, and then leave 1/3 and then see what happens next. All right. So to summarize, as we speak, things are going up, especially futures. If we look at the futures, yes, you see the futures. This is already up. It's already up. Okay. Nasdaq futures, and then Bitcoin futures. Wow, Bitcoin up 4%. Bitcoin futures up 4% now. Yeah. See, earlier when I make the video earlier, it still hasn't gone up that much, right? Now it's gonna suddenly it just go up. Okay. Yeah. So far you can and then Ethereum. Yes, Ethereum, you see, also very nice. Touch the 12-day EMA and then started going up. Okay, so Ethereum and Bitcoin, they kind of going hand in hand, but not exactly. Bitcoin is much stronger. Bitcoin, if you remember the chart of Bitcoin, it goes a little bit higher, and then it has an obvious uptrend. This Ethereum is kind of a little bit weak. It didn't go up much. Okay, so it's maybe it's trying to catch up with Bitcoin now. All right. Let's look at the S&P. Wow, S&P is also up. Yeah, although I'm not playing with S&P, until it has good trend. Okay, and Dow Jones futures, yeah, everything's up. Dow Jones futures and Russell 2000 futures up. Okay, so I'm not playing this. I'm just focusing on QQQ and Bitcoin. Okay, all right. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.